Hello racers. Nardia Business is an idiot drag queen and took her hearing aids out and put them next to her microphone. Unfortunately, they were still switched on. This is the high-pitched whistling you can hear throughout the episode. Nardia Business would like to apologize to you and your ears and hopes you can enjoy the episode anyway.
I'm gonna just...
You've got that RuPaul's Drag Race Season 1 filter on. That's all it is.
I know. It's a Dell laptop camera.
Oh, baby.
I mean, what can we do?
Race. I can feel it coming. I was like,
Racers, are you ready?
it's time for
The Brit Stop. Woo! Yeah. Bam, 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 bam.
woke up this morning and I was like, hello, and welcome to the Brit Stop. It was like, nope. Hello, and a huge fabulous welcome back to the Brit Stop. I am Nadia Business.
And I'm a real life drag tot. It's Laura.
Welcome to episode 9.
Woo! Yeah.
No, episode 8.
It's episode 8 of episode 9. You know, we can't do it.
You had one job.
Episode 8 of the Brit Stop, where this week we are reviewing episode 9 of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 6. Lorna, my darling, how the fuck are you?
I am good. I'm glad you asked. Just to let everyone know, I am on a bit of a dodgy cam today. We've already established this, that I have an old school Drag Race filter on today.
Yeah.
Looking slightly blurry. There's a glow.
Yeah.
We got to work with it.
Yeah, season 1, Mel Ginsberg giving you a call. Yeah.
But you know what? We're good. We're fine. We're doing it. How are you, darling? How are you
I'm
today?
I'm good. I am just super excited that we're down to a final 5. Oh my God. This was one of those episodes, I think, that was just a bit like, I didn't know what to expect at all.
Oh, at all.
No, I was ready for some twists. I was ready for people jumping out at me. I was like, something's going to happen here. Yeah. It's all, too calm.
Last week, of course, we saw the gorgeous Pandora Box eliminated and be the 8th queen to lead the competition. She was voted out by Ginger, but as we saw with the lipstick reveal from the Big Pink Box, everybody agreed. Nobody voted for Trinity except, of course, Pandora. Do you think this was the right decision, Lorna?
Yeah. It's so difficult because we had last week, Pandora is such a legend, she's such an icon, but I don't know, I almost felt maybe that Pandora got into her head a little bit in the whole competition. I feel like she was just slightly underperforming perhaps, and I don't know, there was something there, and it wasn't her time, but it was so amazing to see her and her journey. But I'm very pleased that the TKB is staying to slay another day.
Woo! Yes. So we have our final 5 with Eureka, Ginger Minj, Raja O'Hara, Kylie Sonique Love, and Trinity K. Bonet. Lorna, do you see a front runner here?
Oh, it is still so close because a few of them have now. I mean, we've got Ginger with 2 wins. We've got TKB with 2 wins. We've got Kylie with 1 win. We've got Raja with 1 win, and we've got Eureka with no wins.
Yes.
One of her confessionals, she said if she doesn't win this week, she's feeling like the girls are going to come after her because they are going off track record. The queens have actually been very, very fair with their voting so far. So it's a big one for Eureka this week.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm still waiting for that Naomi Smalls and Manila Luzon elimination.
They've been too friendly to each other.
This is not, apparently this is RuPaul's best friend race.
There you go. So, very excitingly, to start off this week was a mini challenge. So Ru enters, and it's going to be a mini challenge, and we've not had one for weeks, and I'm very, very giddy. And this is a mini challenge that we've never seen before. And it is the classroom superlative. So for anyone that doesn't kind of understand what does that mean, it sort of means like I guess we had it at the end. It was like our prom, or it was like an end of year sort of thing, and everyone in your class would vote for, I don't know, most likely to be the prime minister, most likely to be filthy rich, you know. So it's like sort of that sort of thing, isn't it, Nadia?
Yes,
So...
I mean, this was back in 1883, so it was like most likely to start a new country. Like,
yeah. So this had opportunity to be really shady and a little bit exciting. Rue was our sort of like school teacher, and he would kind of shout out, okay, out of all you queens left, who is the most blah blah blah, who is most likely to da da da, and then all the queens, they got a little whiteboard and a pen, and they had to write down the name of the queen they thought matched that superlative.
Yes.
And we saw that Ginger got a really good one. She got like most likely to be president. We got nice ones for Kylie, a little bit sexy ones. My favorite was the queen most likely to steal your boyfriend, and Kylie. So that was really fun and nice. But then it took a bit of a turn, didn't it, Nadia?
yes, it did. And let's just say it now. This mini challenge had absolutely no purpose. It was just shady. Like, Rue was like, hello, let me stir the pot.
We got quite a few negative ones for Eureka.
Yeah, apparently she's bossy, gassy, some other things. It was just like, it was not the confidence boost that she needed, especially after not getting the win last week in Snatch Game.
But she's so amazing, and the way she handles it and takes it on the chin is really admirable. But however, the queen that has her heart on her sleeve and is very sensitive, our lovely TKB got the vote for most moody, was it moody?
Moodiest queen,
Moodiest queen, and she didn't take it well.
No. I think the one that stirred the pot the most was the last superlative, which was who is most likely to go home next. And this was a tie between Trinity K. Bonet and Eureka.
Yes.
Which, you know, Trinity 2 wins, so front runner. Eureka no wins. It's a bit like, is this who we think's gonna go home, or who we want to go home?
That's it. That's it.
Did you get any superlatives assigned to you, Lorna?
You know what, Nadia? Yes, I did. Now I know what you're all thinking. I bet you're all thinking, oh, she got who's going to be the most successful?
Most
who's
likely to
going
be a supermodel.
A supermodel, you know, amazing actress, a Hollywood star. No, I got the best in a crisis.
But I mean, it's true. You're very organised. You're very caring, and like you can see what needs to be done.
Boring teacher chose that as a superlative. Come to me, honeys, when there's an earthquake. What I'm saying. What about you, Nadia? Did you win any superlatives? What were you?
I did, and it's gonna fucking happen. I got most likely to go to Hollywood.
That's what I wanted, baby, and you stole it.
I love that top, by the way.
Oh, thanks. I wore it on last season, but I was going to wear a different top, and then I saw that there's a wine stain on it.
Oh, no. So, Rue announces that the Maxi challenge this week is to create a character for the World of Wonder mini TV show, Drag Tots. So... I mean, this was like some self-promotion shit. Like, I loved it. I was like, yes, World of Wonder, you better get that coin.
You better get that coin, get those viewers.
So, Drag Tots, I've never seen it, but I've known about it. And stars include Bianca Del Rio, Adore Delano, Latrice Royale, and of course, RuPaul herself as Corny the Unicorn.
Yes.
So the queens have to create a character, come up with a name and like a backstory. But this is really a runway challenge. They have to create a look for the main stage that kind of represents their character, basically that their character would wear, but then also create the voiceover for that character to have.
Yeah.
So it's a sewing challenge, but also it taps into the charisma side of what Rue is looking for in an all-star queen. Rue does a walkthrough And some of the queens impress him, like Ginger.
Yeah.
And some, like Raja, get a very cold response.
Not just cold, just absolutely like Rue just absolutely schooled her. Like literally Rue was like, no, not good.
No, I mean, so Raja's original name for her character, which, spoiler, she changed, thank God, was Queen See Me. Like, Queen, see me. Did you hear Queen Seaman like everybody else?
Yes, I did. And it really tickled Rue. And it was almost the point where Rue was like bent over double, just like, you can't, why can't you not hear this?
Trinity is advised to not take it so seriously. I think, you know, she thought, oh my God, I have to create this character and I have to have this backstory and there's got to be these morals behind it. And Rue's just like, just have fun with it.
I think Trinity, like we saw from the Superlatives mini challenge, is that she does wear her heart on her sleeve, and that is such an asset for her. Like, honestly, she's such an emotional queen and she's just so beautiful, but it can do damage, and you can see her getting so serious and getting into herself. And let's not forget, we're on Drag Race. We're in a drag competition.
Drag queens in a fucking competition. The only thing worse is fucking prison.
And although messages and inspirational sort of thoughts or messages are so important to this show, we know that, we see what a good platform it is. Bottom line is, you've got to have fun. You've got to have fun. She listened.
She got out of her head. Mm-hmm. One queen who didn't do that so easily at first was our lovely Raja O'Hara, who, in terms of this being a runway challenge and you have to sew a costume to make for your drag top, this should have been a cakewalk for her.
Yeah, I agree with you, Nadia. I was really worried about Raja, and I was thinking, oh God, I didn't really like her concepts. I thought the other queens had really strong concepts, and I just didn't know how it was going to go. Just to briefly just mention about Eureka's concepts, which I thought was fantastic, that she used her experience of the Superlatives mini challenge, of getting all the negative votes, I suppose, the negative superlatives. She kind of channeled that into sort of a fun, quirky villain character, which Rue really liked, and I thought that was a smart idea.
I could see it going either way. Also, in the workroom, we see Kylie Sonique Love struggling because she's not a seamstress.
We're in the top 5, and I think all of them are feeling the pressure.
I'm ready.
Ready.
Excuse me.
Disgusting!
Brought to you by Belch.
Ew, Michelle.
So it is Elimination Day and we are headed to the main stage for the runway for the presentation of the Queen's drag top characters. And first up, we have the TKB herself, Trinity K. Bonet, as Felicia, the fierce feline runway coach.
Yeah. I love that we got coach on the end, because I was just there for the kind of like runway. She's a model, she's a feline model, and then it was like coach.
Yeah. What did you think?
I think she was really smart with this. I think she was smart going for a concept that's like fun. She took the advice from Rue, and she's gone for this feline kitty cat. Kitty, kitty, hey, kitty, kitty. This is Trinity having fun, but she still looks glamorous. I like how she's got the pink fur. You know, looking at it now, it is probably a bit simple, but actually she's made this from scratch, so it is impressive, and it was, and I love a strong concept, and I did like her runway presentation with it as well. I think she was having a good time. Yeah,
also she, like, something that the judges are picking up on for every queen was how they kind of reacted to the voiceover that they'd written. And Trinity was very expressive. She was having fun with it. I actually was like, I was sat watching this on my laptop. I was like, yes! Because I was so nervous for her, because like she is not a seamstress. Like, so I was just really happy with this.
Next up, and I love this look from Ginger, and the concept was just wonderful. The Southern Belle little top.
Yes, she was called Terabelle. What did you think of this?
I actually really liked it, and I, like Michelle, really liked the colours. I thought at first that it might be a bit of a colour clash with the sort of very dark blue and the sort of like dusky pink, but I actually really loved it. I thought it was really, really sweet, really cute. I like the little rose. I like her hair. And Ginger can sell it. So her runway presentation, I thought was really fun and really committed. And she was great to watch.
It didn't wow me. Like, Trinity's, obviously not a cat.
Wait, what?
So, she's going outside of the box a little bit. Like, she's coming into elements of her personality. But this was basically like Ginger Minge with a voiceover and some funny faces in blue and pink.
Props on her, like, seamstress skills, though. Like, she making that.
Yeah,
wow.
As an outfit, like, it's great. But I can see Ginger wearing this outside of this challenge. Next up, we have Raja O'Hara as newly named I See a Queen. Which is so much better than Queen See Me.
It is.
Seaman.
Yes, it is. And do you know what? Props to her for sticking to the concept that she wanted, which was this sort of like queen where she kind of sees how it is and she'll tell you how it is, that I see you sort of vibe.
But also like seeing like maybe like queer kids and encouraging them.
Yes! I might have controversial thoughts on this. So I really liked it as a look. I thought it was disco. I loved the sparkles. I loved how she leaned in on the purple again. I'm not sick of it, so I liked it. Yeah. I loved how she did the on her skin. But I was like your reaction to Ginger. I was very much like, huh? I was like, I could see the kind of googly eyes on her glasses and she'd stuck a few on her arm.
Yeah.
But I was a bit like, but are you purple disco queen? Drag top disco top? Or what? I didn't think personally that the concept was clear in the presentation.
For me, I loved it. I just thought it was fun. I think because kind of the whole episode had been a build-up of like, well, she's going to go home because she can't think of anything.
It did, yeah.
I think I was just more happy that she presented something, was confident with it, and clearly the judges loved it, like when she did her presentation. I
just think I didn't get it. So we briefly mentioned Eureka planned to do this evil sort of baddie, like, it's almost like a Disney baddie sort of concept. And yeah, I mean, she looked like it. She looked like the queen from Snow White, didn't she?
Yeah.
With the whole headdress.
Yeah.
She's not feeling it.
I just thought taking the villain route for Eureka was just a little bit predictable.
Okay.
I hated the name. That was the most you could come up with, Alexandria McQueen. Come on!
Do you think the outfit was restrictive? Because I thought that. I did think, gosh, Eureka, like, you're not doing a lot. I mean, she's very expressive in her face, which was brilliant. But you're right, she didn't do as much. And I thought maybe it's the costume. I don't know.
I don't think it was the costume. The only thing I liked about this was the costume. I thought it was well made. It was well made. It was a gorgeous colour.
Her makeup was amazing with it as well.
Her makeup is always good. That kind of goes without saying for Eureka.
Hey, public school, calm down.
But I wasn't wowed by this at all.
Last up was Kylie Sonique Love strutting down that runway with a witch's broom and a very strong witch like concept. And her character misbehaved. Sold this, trying to sell this drag tot as this sort of like witchy draggy moment. What did you think?
I was confused.
I am confusion.
Yeah.
Had it been like an ookie spooky challenge,
Spooky, ookie.
and it's Halloween theme, great, would have loved it. For this challenge, I didn't think this fit.
I felt it stood out a little bit. I was a bit like, oh wow.
Wow.
Okay.
In a good way or a bad way?
Neither. I think going back to like not being too wowed.
Wow.
I feel like, I mean, God, the concept is strong. And actually, it was a panic for Kylie because she was so behind on her sewing. On the day of elimination, she was like, I still need to sew loads. And I was like freaking out for her. So actually, well done on the outfit because it looks fabulous and how it moves as a garment. It was just beautiful. But I don't know. And I think what came out was her unsurety with her, like the voiceover and how she was responding to it.
It was meh.
Yeah.
Some of these were meh.
I don't know. It just seemed like they missed a trick, the Queens, on having such a good laugh with this challenge.
Yeah, and I was surprised that they didn't kind of maybe pull together some kind of basic animation, even if it didn't move, like put the kind of character in how the drag top will, like I just, that's what I would have wanted. So after the runway, we have, of course, the judges' critiques, and we find out that the top all-star this week is our lovely purple-clad queen, Raja O'Hara, with her character... I see you, queen.
See, that's the thing, Queen. See me.
Do you agree that she should have won?
No. So I know your thoughts on this. Is like, who else could there be, right? And I genuinely think I would have wanted Trinity to win.
Yeah.
Because like I said earlier, my controversial thoughts on Raja's kind of the whole look and everything, I just didn't like it, and I didn't feel the concepts. I didn't understand it, but what I did, I thought Trinity's was really, really clear. I love Trinity's concept the best.
I completely agree, babe. Like,
oh, you do?
Yeah, like I loved Raja's presentation. Her look wasn't my favourite, but as a concept and with everything included, yes, I agree. Trinity should have won this challenge. But I will say they were my top two anyway. Had one of the other three won, I would have been more confused.
Also, we got the first sort of twist of the night, and I say first twist of the night.
Baby.
So we're waiting to see. Okay, who's gonna be the bottom two queens? No, ma'am. Rue announces that the rest of the queens will be in the bottom. So all of them are in danger of elimination this week.
Molly, you in danger, girl.
They will all have to still vote for the queen they think should go home. And then obviously Raja chooses who she wants to go home. So the queens go back into the workroom a little bit like, oh God, what's going to happen? We're all going to have to plead our cases to each other as well as Raja. So yeah, it was a very interesting and quite emotional kind of backstage moment.
How the hell do you choose?
So the queens vote, and we get back to the main stage for the lip sync for your legacy moment between Raja and the mystery lip sync assassin. Who me and Nadia are so fucking excited for, because we have waited for this moment.
I have said
forever
for so long, where is this queen?
Yeah, me too.
You want to talk lip sync assassin? Cameron Michaels!
The queen of lip syncs. Her lip syncs are iconic.
This week's song is from our guest judge, Charlie XCX. And the song is Boom Clap.
Boom Clap. I am very, very intrigued at what you think of this lip sync.
Was yeah, we got a cartwheel from Cameron.
Yeah, we did.
It's not a bad song, it's a good song, but there are other Charlie XCX songs you could have picked that would have been more lip sync suitable.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was not a lip sync for your legacy. This was a lip sync for the lip sync's sake.
It was sort of like stand and clap. I have a theory.
I've got a theory.
And it might be totally incorrect. The way Raja was lip syncing, I was thinking she is throwing this on purpose, because she didn't want to be the decider at that point, because we saw how emotional it was backstage. The pressure was on. What was Raja going to do? Rue revealed that Cameron Michaels, lip sync assassin, won this lip sync.
There are 4 queens who can vote for this particular lipstick.
Mm-hmm.
But all it takes is 2 votes and you're the one going home.
I know.
It's so close. And it is revealed that the queen going home is Eureka.
Yeah.
Based on the challenge and based on track record, I agree.
Sadly, I do, but I can't help feeling slightly heartbroken, because I was so excited that Eureka was in this competition.
At the end of this section, we normally see, you know, on screen it says 1 hour later. The queens have packed up, the eliminated
That's
queen.
right.
And I screamed because it did not say that this time. It said 15 minutes later. And I was like,
15 minutes. 15 minutes. Eureka was still in her the queen regalia, and she took her headdress off, so she just exited the main stage, and Rue appears on the VT, and we're thinking, oh, she's just gonna say the normal spiel that she said to all the other eliminated queens, but she does not, does she? What does she say, Nadia?
She tells Eureka, of course, the same message that she's told everyone, that it's not over yet. This season, there's a game within a game. However, she says, report to the main stage and get ready to lip sync for your life.
Finally, we are going to find out what the hell this game within a game is, because it's been so long and everyone has been on the edge of their seats about this, and we're getting impatient about what's going on. So
yeah, instead of saying hello or goodbye, I just say game within a game.
Yeah, yes. So we will see, but that's it, darling. That is the end of the episode.
Yes, so that is episode 8 of the Brit Stop, where we have just recapped and reviewed episode 9 of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 6. So tune in to Netflix tomorrow, Thursday the 19th of August, to watch episode 10, where I think we're gonna find out what the hell is going on.
I think so.
Yes.
And please join us in our socials. You can find us at the Brit Stop Show on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And you know, come to our YouTube page if this is the first time watching. Go back, watch some of our back catalogue if you fancy it.
Yeah, do it.
You know, like, subscribe, comment, get involved, and we cannot wait to share our thoughts with you next.
Lorna's only part-time here.
Yes.
So Lorna will not be joining us next week. So we are going to have the gorgeous return of the lovely Miss Drag UK herself. Auntie Ginger will be back to talk through episode 10 of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 6 with me.
On that note, my darling, goodbye. Goodbye. I love you.
So long, farewell. May all your children be gay.
Auf Wiedersehen.